And the background of the Chewbacca mask.
Hi, we're here to justify a music video
So I'm sexy and I know it.
by LMFAO. So it's a music video, and DJ Banton helped on it a lot.
She
edited it completely, so it's really impressive. Okay, so the song that we're using talks a lot about like showing your junk at the beach.
There are the girls and boys are completely different from each other, and they're trying to dance from one another.
So it's polar opposites. Yeah, there's a turf war because they're kind of battling like over the fountain space.
They're all really smooth and connected, like disconnected
Yeah,
from each
there's
other.
like the boys are like trying not to like.
Their heads are all
show.
shaved, so they
Yeah.
look alike.
There's a false assumption because when they first come in, they look kind of like geeky, but then they start like dancing and freaking it.
He keeps telling himself he's sexy and how he knows it.
Yeah, and so they keep telling themselves they're sexy, and then they eventually get the girls. There's a discovery, which is that Asians can dance.
There's an interesting dynamic with the lights at the Bing Theater that create a lot of shadows.
There is a deceit because the boys are like trying to call the girls over, but then they like don't want. Then they try to battle them.
Right when he pulls down his pants, he loses his innocence.
There's definitely a challenge because they have like a dance off.
There's definitely a lot of craziness when he pulls down his pants and tries to wiggle.
In a lot of the scenes, especially in the scene where we shot in the SCA courtyard, there's a bright light.
You're not supposed to jump in the fountain.
This is definitely a public performance because they're all like dancing in the middle of the street.
The scenes were shot in the SCA courtyard.
They invade the fountain and the courtyard space.
There's a dance-off in the film.
Yeah, they're like debating over who's the best dancing group. The boys are hunting after the girls for sure.
The guy kind of has to like work up his courage to go out there
and pull down his pants. There's a flock of kids in the video. Also a crowd, same thing.
There's a rise and fall of his pants.
The boys are all chasing after all the girls, and it's utter madness.
The whole thing feels pretty smooth.
Yeah, all the boys are trying to be slick and smooth. So, okay, search for freedom. Yeah, because they're all trying to kind of get in touch with their sexuality and free themselves and take off all their clothes.
There's a lot of random non sequiturs, things that don't really make sense.
Yeah, like a lot of the dancing doesn't make any sense. Age and youth, because this is about young love, and the reel splits several times.
It's a public performance. They're doing this in front of the Bing Theater and Norris Theater. There's a partnership between all the dancers.
Right. There's a reversal because at first the boys are showing all their moves, and then the girls, come back.
And they're pretty like proud of what they're dancing.
Yeah, it's like I'm sexy and I know it. That's all. Pride is in the title.
The stage of it's like near Bing Theater.
Right, and it's the entire courtyard is basically turned into a stage. There are all these kids, and they all go in the fountain, so that's like reminiscent of a menagerie of like people, kids.
And they all flock
around.
Courtyard.
Yeah, we use that one. All right.
Thank you. That's our music video. Sexy, I know it.